So let's get back into our prayer of Jabez. Let's get back in our prayer of Jabez. So remember, the prayer of Jabez is, oh, that first word, oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory. So we talked about those two lines already. So today we are stepping into that your hand would be with me, that your hand would be with me. Yes? All right. All right. So the prayer in the Prayer of Jabez book by Bruce Wilkinson, it's a great book, real short, to the point. I want to read a couple of things and then we're going to get into it. So Jabez moved out of his boundaries, right? When he moved out of his boundaries and into the kingdom-sized task of God's agenda started coming at him, Jabez knew he needed a divine hand fast. That's why you could call God's hand on you the touch of greatness. You do not become great, you become dependent on the strong hand of God. Your surrendered need turns into his unlimited opportunity, and he becomes great through you, right? Ernest Holmes says God can only do for you what God can do through you, and he becomes great through you with the touch of greatness. That touch of greatness, that is the unlimited good, that unlimited good supply that God has for each one of us as we continue to expand our territory, go beyond our boundaries, right? Go beyond where we have been, right? There's so much more. There's so much more for us to step into, right? And we don't have to step into that alone because we're not alone. God is holding our hands. The indwelling spirit is always present. It's always present within us. And when Bruce says dependent, what he's talking about is God's power and presence. That's what he means when he says dependent, right? So we're holding on to God's unchanging hand, right? God's unchanging hand. And the hand that we are holding, right, is omnipotence, it's omniscience, right? It is omnipresence. Yes? So we have everything that we need in that hand. Everything that we need in that hand. And Jabez knew that God was not going to let go, and Jabez was not going to let go, right? So he knew that he needed the power, God's unchanging power, the power that doesn't dissolve, that doesn't dissipate, right? He needed that power so that he can do his work, the work that he is doing by expanding his boundaries, enlarging his territory. Yes? And that is the same power that is available to each one of us, to each one of us. So whatever that quality of God that you are, that you already are, right? We're just focusing on it, right? We're just bringing our attention and our intention to it. Yes? And we are activating it. We're using the power of God, right? We're turning it on every single day when we say our affirmations, when we say our I ams. I am prosperous. I am abundance. I am bliss. I am connection. I am peace. I am joy. I am love. I am truth. Whatever your I am is, that is power. You are speaking it into fruition. Yes? Oh, yes, that's what we're doing. So no matter what is going on, no matter what is on the news, no matter who is at the Capitol, no matter who is in the White House, no matter what, you don't let go. You don't let go of the truth of who and whose you are. You don't let go. You don't let go. You don't say, must I fear what others fear? No, you never answer yes to that. Must I fear what others fear? Should I fear desolation when there is abundance? I am abundance. I am abundance. And it is in these hands. It is in these hands. These are God's hands. Yes? Your hands are God's hands. And we have the power. We have the power to use these hands for the good, for the good, and to get into good trouble, like John Lewis said. Yes, social justice and spirituality go hand in hand. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, all right. Let me get back to the prayer of Jabez. So we are holding on to that eternal, infinite hand of the Most High, and we are doing our work. We all have a part to play. We all have a part to play. Yes? All right. All right. So I shared yesterday that whenever I'm doing a series, usually something else comes into my environment, my atmosphere, and I'm like, all right, y'all. I know I'm on the right path. I know this is the series. And so that happened the other day. That happened the other day. So I wanted to share because it's so in alignment. So this is from the Science of Mind magazine, and it was one of the daily guides. It was January 3rd's daily guide. And the person who's doing the daily guides are Reverend Margaret. And so she said, I seek to quiet my inner self so that I may enjoy the stability of divine touches. I seek to quiet my inner self so that I may enjoy the stability of divine touches. What is she saying? That your hand would be with me. Divine touches, the stability of divine touches. You can't go wrong. There is no instability in God's hands. We are stable. We are strong. We are on strong foundation. We are rooted. We are rooted in the power that God is, and that power flows through us and as us. So who don't want some divine touches? Yes? Divine touches that we use to expand our territory, that we use to share our gifts with the world. Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me. Yes? So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And we're knowing the truth. We're knowing the truth that God has the whole world in his hands. God has the whole world in his hands. All of it, everyone is in God's hands. And all of us are connected, hand in hand. That is the truth. That is the truth. So no, we don't have to fear what others fear because we know the truth. We know the truth. God has the whole world in his hands. Yes? All right, y'all. All right. So that is where we are today. And so on Friday, we're going to conclude the prayer. And the last part is that you would keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain. And how right on time is that? Yes, yes. All right, y'all. All right. So it's now time for some joy news. It's time for some joy news. And I have started a joy line that I am so excited about. And this is the first product in the joy line. It's the Sip Joy mug. Isn't that fabulous? It is 15 ounces of deliciousness. Yes, it is. So you can purchase your Sip Joy mug on my Etsy store. Yeah, I got an Etsy store. So it's like 2 cups in one of joy. Yes, yes. So check that out at Etsy. I am Red Melissa. That is my store. And let's see, is there anything else I want to share? All right, y'all. So peace and blessings, peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.